Roger, hello, bonjour. This is with great disappointment that Chief Richard Shikapio had to cancel his trip to be with us this morning. He's retained by personal reason, but he wants me to pass along his best in regards to all, and of course his apologies. He asked me to speak on his behalf. As you know, the Cree Nation has taken a strong position against uranium development projects in Eeyou Istchee, our traditional territory. As protectors of the largest freshwater lake in Quebec, the Crees and Mistissini strongly oppose any uranium development. It goes against our way of life and our beliefs. But it's not only because we are Crees and Native people that we are against this type of development. As we see today, almost anyone concerned by this kind of project is against it. As opposed to other forms of tailings, such as that from the Stornoway project, also in our territory, waste from uranium mining stays radioactive for thousands of years, and that is socially unacceptable. That is why more and more communities and First Nations are rejecting uranium development and supporting moratorium on uranium mining. On this day, the second anniversary of the Fukushima nuclear disaster, it is more than symbolic that we stand together to announce our common fight against the development of uranium. We are all getting together today to say out loud that uranium should not be mined in Quebec and send a strong message to the government of Quebec. Let it be clear, the Cree Nation is not against mining development. Les Cris ne sont pas contre le développement minier, au contraire. We welcome the development of natural resources in Eeyou Istchee, as long as we can be active partners and help implement sustainable and equitable development of the resources. The useful resources that lay beneath our feet are the essential components that build our modern society, and it could be wise to develop with them. While these resources end up in manufactured goods, energy production, and machines, the earnings from the development directly helps our people to grow and to move forward. This is true for the Cree, but also for the Quebecois and Canadians alike. However, our main and most important legacy to our children will always be the land, our traditional territory, Eeyou Istchee. The Cree will exist here until the end of time. If the short-term benefits of resource development outweigh the long-term benefits, then the resource shall not be exploited. This is clearly the case with uranium. It is for this reason that we commend Mayor Rouet, the hundreds of other municipalities, and the groups with us here today. We must protect our land. It is much more useful to all of us than it is if we contaminate it. As an example, the Eeyou Mountains are the source of the water that supports our people. It is a sacred place for the Cree. To protect the water we drink, we need to be very careful about the kind of development we are willing to allow in these mountains. To protect these mountains for future generations, we are working with the provincial government to open the Abenow-Temiskaming Otish Park. This park will be negatively impacted by uranium projects, as will ecotourism and the revenue it could generate for our community. The bottom line is that uranium development and the ATO park cannot coexist. We hope that the government will come to understand this. Finally, our intervention today is the first of many to say that the Cree Nation of Mistissini will do whatever it takes to stop uranium development on our traditional territory. Let it be clear, there will be no uranium exploration on our land. Je veux bien être clair, il n'y a aucun projet d'exploration d'uranium sur nos terres. Pas maintenant, pas plus tard. After months of thorough environmental reviews and public consultations, the case is clear. There is no social acceptability for uranium mining in Eeyou Istchee, not today, nor tomorrow. Les Cris de Mistissini ont clairement exprimé leur position libre et éclairée. Il n'y a pas d'accessibilité sociale pour des projets de mine uranium, point final. On this, I thank all the other persons present here and thank the journalists for the coverage of this important and historic event. Thank you. Merci, Miigwech.